That Krogunk is really stirring up that Piplup on purpose, isn't it? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after 2 weeks to review episode 8 of the new Pokemon series titled Don't Give In, an Ice Drift Race in the Sinnoh Region. And in this episode, Ash and Go will be heading to the Sinnoh Region where they meet up with Piplup and get involved in a race. Who will win this race? Let's find out. The episode begins with Ash and Go at the harbor looking at a swarm of Tentacool. Ash tries to poke around and gets bubble beamed by one of the Tentacools in the face for it. And Go, on the other hand, wants to catch a Tentacool and spots one and throws a Pokeball at it, but misses the one he's aiming at and hits a completely different one before capturing it. Imagine being a Tentacool just chilling when some random trainer just catches you out of nowhere. I would be so annoyed. Anyways, they see something coming at them full speed from the ocean and they're ready to capture / battle whatever it turns out to be, but it turns out to be a Piplup. It jumps on the dock, but it looks extremely skinny, and it faints in front of our heroes, freaking them out. Honestly, I'm surprised Go didn't try to immediately catch it, since he tends to do that quite a bit. They take it to the professor's lab where it's stuffing its face, and they're trying to figure out where it came from. As they're discussing this, Kaoru comes back from school, and they try to show her the Piplup, but it's gone. Turns out it's in their bathroom sink, swimming back and forth as fast as it can. Eventually, Renji, one of the professor's assistants, comes up to let them know that they found the trainer of this Piplup. Her name is Misaki, and she's from Snowpoint City. The Piplup doesn't look particularly thrilled to see her again. Regardless, Ash and Go decide to go to the Sinnoh region to return the Piplup as well as meet some other Pokemon. On their way there, they notice that it's like a festival-like atmosphere in Snowpoint before Go sees a poster that says that there's going to be a Pokemon race in the city soon. Ash is also sneezing, saying it's cold, but he's still wearing shorts. I wonder why he feels cold. Anyways, they land in the city, and while Ash is looking for Misaki, Go has Scorbunny throw a snowball at a Mantine to make it jump from the water before capturing it. People even applaud for him, because that's pretty smart. So does Ash, who congratulates him on the capture before Misaki shows up. After apologizing to them for being late because she dropped her glasses, the Piplup doesn't seem to be happy being back with her at all. That's when we see her Krogunk. By the way, she doesn't have her glasses on. Her eyes look like mouth. It's super freaky. Anyways, the Piplup and the Krogunk also don't seem to like each other at all, and that's where we learn their story. Basically, Misaki met Piplup when she dropped her glasses in the ocean and the Piplup brought it back to her. She saw how much it liked swimming and entered it in the Ice Drift Race and it won. Then, later, she met her Krogunk. The Krogunk also picked up her glasses when it fell in the ocean, and the Krogunk seemed to be just better at the Piplup at everything, even swimming. And when she finally praised Krogunk for being faster than the Piplup, that's when Piplup seemed to have ran to the Kanto region to train, essentially. And since it trained by swimming all the way to the Kanto region, and even at the sink in the professor's lab, it seems to be confident because it brings out Drift Ice Race stickers and sticks one on Krogunk, basically saying he's ready to go. Go also says that he's going to enter with his newly caught Mantine, and Pikachu says it wants to go, so Ash decides to enter it as well. Misaki's devastated that her two Pokemon are turning into rivals, not friends. I forgot to mention earlier that Team Rocket was following them, and now they're excited because Pikachu's going to enter this race. You know why, right? So they can capture them. Anyways, the race is about to start, and they're all mostly water types except for Pikachu in the race. When the race is about to begin, they light up the course using a bunch of Chinchou, which is really creative. I like that. And then Octillery starts the match. And this race is really one-sided from the beginning. There's an Empoleon who's at first place with Piplup and Krogunk behind it, and then everyone else. Pikachu especially is struggling in the water. Go's Mantine sees that and picks up Pikachu on its back as it continues to swim, so I like that. As they go to the point where they have to turn around after reaching their destination, both Piplup and Krogunk are really ahead of everyone. And just as they pass everyone, Team Rocket comes up underwater to stop everyone else who's racing behind them. After they say their motto, they trap all the other Pokemon using the net, but luckily Pikachu's outside of the net, so it's able to free everyone with Iron Tail. They then call on their vending machine, and their Pelipper brings it out. This time, the Pokemon that they get are Machamp, which sucks for a water battle, and Beartic, which is slightly better. Battle emerges, but ultimately, Pikachu is able to use Thunderbolt on Machamp, which hits both Machamp and Team Rocket as well, and in his anger, James tells Beartic to use Trash on the ship. Both Piplup and Krogunk are still racing and are close to the finish line at this point, when all of a sudden, when the Beartic uses Trash on the ship, Misaki almost falls overboard, and when she's hanging onto the ship, her glasses fall. Hearing her glasses hit the water, her two Pokemon rush to her aid and see that she needs help, so they cut a lifeboat from the ship and put it under her so when she falls, she's safe. It looks like saving her made Krogunk and Piplup friends, and she hugs the two Pokemon. And now with her safe, Go has Scorbunny use Double Kick on the Beartic, and Pikachu uses Thunderbolt to blast off Team Rocket. The race is cancelled because of Team Rocket, and Go says that he might join next year's, and they see that Misaki, Piplup, and Krogunk are all friends again now. The episode ends with Ash and Go heading back, and as Misaki, Krogunk, and Piplup are heading home, a wind blows their glasses away to the ocean, which is then picked up by a Psyduck, who's faster than both Piplup and Krogunk. I think this is a decent episode overall. Honestly, it reminded me of the Pokemon episodes of old, the filler ones. There's like an event, a Team Rocket interrupts and Pikachu saves the day. To me, it's just weird how far they're taking the soft reboot approach, because I feel like they're saying that it's the same world as before by showing Ash's trophies and such, but when it comes to mentioning anything about his past on any of these regions he's visiting, zilch, zero. I don't understand that. I would love for him to say anything like, hey, I've been here before or something, but nope. It doesn't really fully bother me, but it does create this weird feeling because you know Ash has been here, but he's not saying anything about it, at least for me. The main thing I actually want to talk about for this episode, since the rest of the episode is just whatever, it's a nice episode, but it's nothing too special, is about Team Rocket's vending machine. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think about it? I'm of two minds about it. It brings a certain randomness to an episode, which I really enjoy. Like, I thought that when they were getting out their Pokemon from the vending machine, it was going to be water type so they can battle in the water, but no, 2 fighting type. So you can't always predict what they're going to get. So that's cool. But on the other hand, this makes me think that they won't get any set Pokemon in this series, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. That means no more Pokemon like Mimikyu, Arbok, Weezing, Cacturne, anything really. And I don't know, I feel like that kind of makes them lose part of their personality. Usually, their Pokemon are extensions of their personality, and how they respond to their own Pokemon is part of them. So if they have a vending machine throughout the entire series and don't capture any Pokemon, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that. What do you guys think? Should they stick with the vending machine, or eventually should they get their own Pokemon? Or should they use their own Pokemon and the vending machine in combination? I don't know what you think. I think there's a problem with that last one because I feel like what's going to happen is that their Pokemon are going to get defeated and then they're just going to bring out the vending mon, and then that's going to be defeated as well. So I don't know how much that works, but I want to hear your thought. Also, I know I brought this up before, and I'll stop soon since it seems like maybe in the future that now with the expansion pack for Sword and Shield being brought up, the anime is ready to move on to Galar as the main region. The fact that Ash hasn't done anything in this series yet, listen, I know he won a Battle Frontier battle with Mr. Mime and Pikachu, but that's it. That's all he's done. Bull's already caught a whole host of other Pokemon. I'm starting to really get impatient, but knowing that the story might be moving towards the Galar region makes me feel a little bit better. Overall though, it's your standard filler episode, nothing too special. Check it out if you want, but you don't honestly have to. The next episode looks like our heroes are heading to the Johto region after seeing a Ho-Oh, and it looks like they're going to have to convince an old man that Ho-Oh exists. There's also Ghost-type Pokemon in the trailer, so I wonder what that's about. I guess we'll have to find out. But anyways, that's it for my review of the 8th episode of the Pokemon anime. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think of this episode. You can also follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming, and that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.